Hey, boys and girls, what time is it? No, you bunch of jerks. It's time for Uncle Albert and Fun with Physics.
Yeah!
How are you? Uncle Albert wishes you a very Merry Christmas. And today we are going to talk about the universe. Imagine this, if you will, with your tiny little skulls. This tree is like the universe. And it's durable up in the sky, it's flexible, and after the new year you can fold it up and stick it in your vestibule. Unless, of course, you believe in the Big Bang Theory. Oh, speaking of Big Bangs, let's call out Little Friendly Atom!
Hi, kids! Hi, Friendly! Oh, I think I'm melting down!
Wait a minute! Wait, you're not finished! Oh! So then...
I gotcha! Oh, Uncle Albert, what a neat tree!
Well, imagine this tree as being the universe, and each of these blobs on the tree, these are the planets. Okay, guys? Now, we take these in numerical order. The bottom one over here, this guy right here, this is Pluto. Say hello to Pluto, little atom.
Well, hi there, how do you do?
Oh, wow. Pluto is a dog, you get it? Okay, Pluto is the furthest one away from the sun, so let's send it on its way. Bug off, Pluto! I hate Pluto. Okay, moving along. Over here is this little green guy with all this shiny stuff on it. This one is Neptune. Now, Neptune is very barren, very lifeless, and that is why we call Neptune Hugh Downs.
Take your hands off me, Buffalo Breath.
Oh, you little swine eyes. Okay, over here. Now, look at this guy. This guy right here is Uranus.
My what?
Oh, skip it. Okay, over here, Saturn. Saturn is the rock city of the sky. You've seen the signs. Now, these guys over here, this one over here is Jupiter, and this guy is Mars. These are a pair of boring guys. Over here, this cute little guy with the big blonde eyes is Venus, okay? And this guy right over here, oh, that's a hot one. That one is Mercury, and what's Mercury near?
A Mexican restaurant!
It's nearest to the sun. Okay, that's all the planets except for these extraneous ducks. Let's light up the sun and light up the galaxy.
You're on fire! I want you to get out of here tomorrow!
All right, you freaks up against the wall and spread them. All right, we're gonna put you under the jail, boys.
What's going on here, Dave?
Oh, everything's under control, Sergeant.
What's up?
I busted these three wise guys here with about 2 pounds of frankincense, lid of gold, and about 3 ounces of myrrh.
Myrrh? Well, that'll make you see stars.
Yeah, jail's too good for these punks, Sergeant.
Run this bunch of trash in. I'm going down and have this analyzed.
Yes, sir. All right, move it. Let's go. You won't be stopping at any stables tonight. Come on.
Nice, colorful guys. Nice, colorful. Come to Ada Iris party. You too, Mr.
No loitering.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Flatfoot.
We'll be right back.
Today, we are going to talk about the universe. Imagine this, if you will, with your tiny little skulls. This tree is like the universe. And it's durable up in the sky, it's flexible, and after the new year you can fold it up and stick it in your vestibule. Unless, of course, you believe in the Big Bang Theory. Oh, speaking of Big Bangs, let's call out Little Friendly Atom!
Hi, kids! Hi, Friendly! Oh, I think I'm melting down!
Wait a minute! Wait, you're not finished! Oh! So then...
I gotcha! Oh, Uncle Albert, what a neat tree!
Well, imagine this tree as being the universe, and each of these blobs on the tree, these are the planets. Okay, guys? Now, we take these in numerical order. The bottom one over here, this guy right here, this is Pluto. Say hello to Pluto, little atom.
Well, hi there. How do you do?
Bow wow. Pluto is a dog, you get it? Okay, Pluto is the furthest one away from the sun, so let's send it on its way. Bug off, Pluto! I hate Pluto. Okay, moving along, over here is this little green guy with all his shiny stuff on it. This one is Neptune. Now, Neptune is very barren, very lifeless, and that is why we call Neptune Hugh Downs.
Take your hands off me, Buffalo Breath.
Oh, you little swine eyes. Okay, over here. Now, look at this guy. This guy right here is Uranus.
My what?
Oh, skip it. Okay, over here, Saturn. Saturn is the rock city of the sky. You've seen the signs. Now, these guys over here, this one over here is Jupiter, and this guy is Mars. These are a pair of boring guys. Over here, this cute little guy with the big blonde eyes, that is Venus, okay? And this guy right over here, oh, that's a hot one. That one is Mercury, and what's Mercury near?
A Mexican restaurant.
It's nearest to the sun. Okay, that's all the planets except for these extraneous ducks. Let's light up the sun and light up the galaxy.
All right, you freaks up against the wall and spread them. All right, we're gonna put you under the jail, boys.
What's going on here, Dave?
Oh, everything's under control, Sergeant.
What's up?
I busted these three wise guys here with about 2 pounds of frankincense, lid of gold, and about 3 ounces of myrrh.
Myrrh? Well, that'll make you see stars.
Yeah, jail's too good for these punks, Sergeant.
Run this bunch of trash in. I'm going down and have this analyzed.
Yes, sir. All right, move it. Let's go. You won't be stopping in any stables tonight. Come on.
Nice, colorful guys. Nice, colorful. Come to Ada Iris party. You too, Mr.
No loitering.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Flatfoot.
We'll be right back.
Here's some milk and cookies. Dear, how's that list coming?
Oh, heck, how should I know? Let them deliver their own stuff this year, the dirtbags.
Say, come on, relax, Nick. It's Christmas.
Ah, humbug.
Oh, it's the coffee. The doctor said he's had too much caffeine.
Well, look, why don't you try this? Sanna decaffeinated. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, man. Hey, Bob, let's take it again, okay? All right. And at the top of the spot, it's, hey, Nick.
What did I say?
You said, say, Nick.
Say, Nick? Hey, Nick? What the heck's the difference?
Hey, Bob, you seem upset.
Well, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, hey, why don't you do what I do and take one of these, okay?
What are they? They any good?
They're great, and I'll tell you, they're safer than driving home on the freeway. Sanna decaffeinated, take 15, and action.
Hey, fat man. You really look upset, man. What's the matter?
Cut! Hey, Bob, hey. This is a 30-second spot, so let's just kind of keep the dialogue flowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, man, but like, just feeling a little down.
Oh, come on, we're all down now and again, and when I'm down, I just take one of these. Here you go. Come on, let me see your hand here. There you go, I know how to do it.
Oh, all right. Is that enough?
Sanna decaffeinated, take 19, and action!
Hey, Sanna, my man, what's going on? You're looking down. Looking down. Come on, let's get back up.
Cut!
Take a little decaffeinated.
Bobby, Bob, I think we might have over-medicated on that one. You better really slow down, take a few of those.
New ones,
Yeah,
all right.
Okay, all right, you'll be doing okay.
This will do the trick, right?
Yeah, you should slow down.
All right, man, I got it. Okay, I got you, man. I got you.
Okay.
No,
Fantastic. Sanna decaffeinated, take 37, and action.
Hey!
Cut. Are you ready, Bob? Bob.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Sanna decaffeinated, take 52. Action.
Hey, Seth, you're up next. Remiss. It's Chris Lack.
Cut. Bob, what's the problem? What's the matter?
I don't know.
You know what you need? What you need is a cup of coffee.
Oh, a caffeined Why don't you give this to me and tell me on with it? Come on in here. I'm going to do that. Now you just go ahead and sit down there and relax, and we'll just have this thing done in just a minute. Ramon, I thought I told you I wanted my key light to have a pink gel. Didn't I tell you that? I thought I did. Oh, and Eddie, listen. When you do a reaction shot of me, this is my good side. Okay? I've told you that before now, haven't I? Yeah, I think I have. I think I have. And I'm telling you, if you can't remember it, we'll just find somebody who can, okay? Directors are a dime a dozen. What is this doing here? I thought this was supposed to be off. Somebody want to take this off? I think it is. Okay.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you so much. That's very sweet. That's very good of you. We appreciate that. We really do. My rouge looks awful. I want that makeup girl fired. I want her out. I don't.
She's out of here tomorrow. She's out of here. She's gone. Okay.
Okay, we ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do one.
All right, let's do one.
It's rolling.
Hi, and welcome to the Hour of Inspiration featuring your hostess, Tammy Jean.
Brought to you by Tammy Jean's Mick Magnesia. Yes, friend, Tammy Jean's is blessed relief when you're bound for glory.
And now, here she is, a little lady who's touched so many people in so many strange and wonderful ways, Tammy Jean.
Thank you, Wade. Thank you, Ronna. That was very sweet. Let's start our show off today with that lovely inspirational song, My Trial is Over.
My trial is over. My trial is over. My trial is over. My lawyer won. My lawyer won.
My trial is over. My lawyer won. Isn't that lovely? It really is. Wade, why don't you tell the people out there where you and Ronna are going to be next week?
Well, all right. Ronna and I and Tammy Jean's entire inspirational family are going to be down at the Beige Town Thrift Mart out in the parking lot in the heart of the Tri-Cities area. We're going to be dedicating their big holiday tree and going to have a good time out there.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. Speaking of trees, let's look up here. The inspirational tree is not fully decorated yet. You know, you say that you can't give, but I think you can. Before this week is over, I would like to see $1,000 sitting there on the top of that tree. Wouldn't that be great?
Merry Christmas for everybody here on the Tammy Jean
We
Show.
need your money so much. We need it to stay on the air, so give.
That's true. You also have probably noticed that most of the flowers in our studio are dying, and the sacred El Dorado needs new radios.
And my organ needs servicing badly, Tammy. You know
Well, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So send it on in. Okay, great. We have a wonderful guest today, Mr. Bill Tush. It's so nice to have him with us today. Bill is going to share some of his testimony with us today, and it's great to be here.
Well, I just feel like a big star like myself needs to give as much inspiration as I possibly can.
That is so humble. Isn't that humble? It really is.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, now this is my favorite part of the show because this is where you plug your book and also where you tell us those awful stories of the debauched parties you've been to, the starlets you've degraded, and, well, just generally spill your guts out to America.
Well,
Go on, we're listening.
You know, I was a wide-eyed kid when I got my own television show, see? And once that started, bam, that was it. There were wild parties, crazy times, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, sometimes entire weekends.
Oh, you have so much to declare, don't you?
Well, it didn't stop there. I started kissing girls with my mouth open.
Oh, you were truly on the skids.
On the roller coaster of darkness. I mean, I got into the express lane at the supermarket with more than 12 items in my basket. I would park in the handicap spot and get out of my car and limp. I quit writing my mother.
Brother, shame.
And that was when you realized the error of your ways, is that right?
Well, I realized it the morning I woke up and rolled over and I was next to it.
Ooh, I'm offended. I'm not going to stay around here. This is just...
Boy, it was a female. It was
Oh, a female. Well, that's fine then. We're going to be right back after this commercial break, okay? You know, are really fine. I had a brother who had a time, and it was really... Yes, I do. That three-legged thing.
Roll through the hotel. You shall fear no. We're going to share. And did you hear about the
This is not Pearl Harbor. It's a Slaughter Convention.
Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest star, Slim Whitman.
When the sun shines on the mountain and the night is on the run, it's a new day, it's a new way, and I climb up to the sun. I can feel the morning sunlight, I can smell the new mown hay, I can hear God's voices calling for a golden skylight way. Una paloma blanca, I'm like a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca, over the mountains I fly, no one can take my freedom away. Once I had my share of bluesing, and they put me on a chain. Oh, they tried to break my power, I can still feel the pain. Una paloma blanca, I'm like a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca, over the mountains I fly, no one can take my freedom away. Una paloma blanca, I'm like a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca.
You know, really, it's so great to finally hear you sing that entire song.
You know, that's been, if I had to pick 9 months of the last 32 and a half years that has been the greatest, I would say the last 9 months.
Is it all from the TV record that we've
All
seen?
from the TV record, album, and Channel 17 out of Atlanta and all that sort of thing.
But Slim, you've been around, you said, for 32 years, so this is a whole new career for you.
Yeah, I've had a couple of careers. I started in 1948. The first big records were 1952, early part of 52. Then there was a kind of a lull in the United States. It was good overseas, but lull in the United States. Then in the 70s, it came back a little, and here in 1980, it has really boomed.
You have all of a sudden become a giant megastar. How do you handle all that?
Well, it's if I was a new fella, if I was a young guy, it might be a little tough. But now I appreciate it. I'm kind of awed by it that the kids come up and say, "Hey, I like what you're doing." I say, "What do you like about it?" "I like your suit. I like your Una Paloma Blanca." And older people had wondered where I had drifted off to, and they're buying them. It's a new ball game, but
you're back.
I love it. I'm a ball player, you know.
Back and bigger than ever.
Yeah,
I
like
can't thank you enough for having us on the show.
I enjoyed it. It's my pleasure.
It's time to play Pork Out with everybody's favorite holiday hostess, Mom.
Thank you, Cupcake, thank you. Aren't you going to shave? And welcome to the holiday edition of Pork Out. Carl, who's our first guest?
Well, darling, our first guest is last year's champion and this year's big eater, your son and mine, Randy.
Hello and welcome home, son. Take your place right over there.
Thanks, Mom. I just want to eat and eat and eat until I get sick.
That's what we like to hear, honey. All right, Chitlin, who's our next guest?
Well, Ham Thighs, our next contestant is Randy's younger brother, Bobby.
Hi, Oh, Bobby, you're so thin. Are you sure you're getting enough to eat, son?
I'm fine.
Oh, well, we'll see about that. All right, Ham Nose, who's our third guest?
Here's a surprise strawberry chest. It's Bobby's girlfriend, Angela.
Mrs. Heplinger.
Bobby is this little tramp who answers the phone when I call at 6 in the morning. Get over there, Angela.
Now it's time to play Pork Out.
What's for dinner, Mom?
The lovely Diane is about to show us tonight's menu.
Where did you get her, Carl?
She That's my cousin from Altoona.
Bite my hand, Jack. It's got a face only a mother could love. This beautiful turkey.
That's right, Pork Chop. This beautiful 35-pound turkey is stuffed with chestnuts, apples, bread, oysters, also celery, sausage, and bittersweet chocolate morsels. It comes with matching sweet potatoes drenched in honey brown sugar and topped with marshmallows, plus broccoli and hollandaise, potato boats, and baskets of rolls and buns. Corn pudding, squash casserole, 2 pies, cakes, a glazed ham, and cranberry sauce. Both kinds.
On your mark, get set, pork off. Out. Has everybody had enough? Can't eat another bite. Stuffed to the gills. Then it's time for dessert.
Yes, Mom, it's time for the family recipe, and it's chocolate-covered cheesecake with 2 large mounds of succulent marshmallow ice cream. Topped with hot fudge, fresh strawberries, served on a slab of pound cake, and in a deep-fried pastry shell.
That looks great.
It sure does. Oh, we lost Bobby. Here, pass this down to Randy.
Oh, well, then he can stuff it in.
I'll get yours in a minute, Bobby. Angela.
Randy, start at it.
So, where do you work in the takeout? Oh, I caught you in Boy, you're real cool, you know that?
Log off, bacon breath.
It's Christmas 1941.
Quite different, if you please.
'Cause Uncle Sam's at war this year,
And Santa's overseas. He won't be coming down your chimney. You won't hear Santa's ho ho ho. Don't stay up waiting for your presents, 'cause Santa's flying over Tokyo. Yeah!
Tush. We'll be right back.
We interrupt this program for a special bulletin from the networks. When news breaks out, we break in. We get it first and say it better. Rumors of Santa's impending resignation were confirmed just moments ago. We take you now live via satellite to the North Pole.
My fellow Americans, I have decided to abandon my prepared address and speak to you straight from the heart. You can take this job and shove it.
Hey, I thought you resigned.
Oh, I was just kidding. It was a tax dodge, you know?
Oh. Hi, Nick. Say, you got any bones for my dog?
Under the eye.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Hey, this is one hell of a party. You little
Bill, come on in. It's a lousy party, but the food's free. Come on, come on.
Free food, all you
It's a boring party. Look at this. I found a bone in my drink.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't get away from me.
Oh, shut up. You're drunk and you're a debutante.
Isn't he charming? Oh, she getting you some big.
This cake in here is so good. What in the world did you put in it?
Goose fat.
Goose fat.
These 200. Bill, come on in on us.
Well, you know, it could be worse. This could be your show.